Okay, this video is an extension of the previous video, and the only thing that we're adding to it is now we're also going to describe the end behavior, which is talking essentially about the domain and range. What's happening at the with the graph at both ends of the graph. All right, so we need to list the x-intercepts where the graph crosses the x-axis and where it does not, and then describe end behavior. So this x squared plus 6x plus 9 just factors to this, x plus 3 squared. And also, if you notice, this is just, if this is y is equal, this is just a regular polynomial or a regular parabola that's been shifted. The opposite of 3 is -3. So that is the graph of that. And then the end behavior wants to know, as the x's go this way, by the way, that way is headed towards -infinity, what are the y values doing? Well, the y values are headed towards +infinity. And as the x's over here are headed towards +infinity, what are the y values doing? They're also going up. So this is what you need to understand on polynomials. When it's x to the even, their end behaviors are going to be the same. And when it's x to the odd, remember, a linear looks like this, a cubic looks like this. Their end behaviors are going in the opposite direction of each other. All right, so let's look at this one. We have a negative cubic. So instead of a cubic that looks like this, we're going to have a cubic that looks like this. And I've already pre-sketched it. And so I factored out a -1. Then I turned it into synthetic division. A -2 works, a -2 works, and a -3 works. So that means when we have a -2, a multiplicity of 2, there will be a parabola shape right there. And then it also touches at x is equal to -3. And now let's look at what the end behaviors are doing. So as x is headed towards, as the x's are going this way, towards -infinity, what are the y values doing? The y values are headed towards +infinity. And then look at over here. When the x's, as we look at the graph this way, which is headed towards +infinity, this part of the graph was over here. So as these x's are headed towards -infinity, it was going up. And then look what's happening here. As x is headed towards +infinity, the y's are headed towards -infinity. So look at the end behaviors. This y is headed towards -infinity. This y is headed to +infinity. Because remember, x to the odds, the ranges will be going in opposite direction. And x to the evens, the y values will be headed in the same direction. And I think that's it for this one.